Hi guys, good to have you all back and welcome to my last video for JJ3 under 30. August just flew by. It's already almost done. I really enjoyed myself. I must admit that the time limit was a little bit challenging. But I can imagine it would have been more of a challenge for dear Tony, who is doing her last video tomorrow. She's probably very happy August is done. Don't worry, guys. We got you covered for September. We're going to entertain you for sure because we have plans. Okay, but for my project today, when I started August, I promised you quick, fast, easy, simple projects. And that's what I'm going to do today. Have you ever heard of a one-page wonder, where you take one piece of paper, most likely a 12 by 12, you do a little bit of folding, scoring, cutting, gluing, and voila, you make something lovely. Hence the name one-page wonder. So I am going to revolutionize the one-page wonder industry by doing a half-page wonder. I know it's silly, right? Yes, because for this project, I'm just using half a piece of 12 by 12. You don't actually need a 12 by 12. You just need a rectangular piece of paper that is hopefully a little bit sturdier. The smallest I would go is a 4 by 7. But you know, the bigger the paper, the bigger the project. Yeah. Okay. So a half page wonder. Let's see how long it will take for YouTube to catch up and it will be trending. For sure. Okay, so I made a prototype. Yes, it's very basic, hence the name prototype. It is going to be easy. This was made from half a page, hence the name half page wonder. Okay, it's simple. We have a pocket on the front. Yes, you flip it up. Then you have another pocket and you flip it open. And then you can do all sorts of decorating or add more pockets or what have you. But for the base, it's really, really simple. Half page wonder. Couple of scores, couple of folds, couple of snippies, and Bob's your uncle. Yes, so we're doing a flip up, flip out, flip over, half page wonder. For the supplies, also very basic, ruler knife, glue, scissors. I have a bone folder, I have my lovely bone folder, I love it. And, well, I have a piece of scrapbook paper or any other type of paper that you have, as long as it's a rectangle. The size doesn't really matter. I would not go smaller than a 4 by 7. Also, don't make it from very, very thin paper or very, very heavy paper. Now, the fanciest tools that I'm using for making the base is a circle punch, because I want to make a notch here. Not necessary at all. And a hole punch, because I want to make a hole here on the tag shape. It doesn't even need to be a tag shape, love. No, it doesn't need to be. So that's it for the bases. Now, for decorating, just go crazy, go insane, just do whatever you please, because you can make these in any style that you want, in any theme, any color. Just, you know, do a little something. So I have decided to pick out 3 different sort of designs. Let me show you. Of scrapbook paper. You've already seen this. Isn't this lovely? I don't know where it's from. I got this in Happy Meal well, a while ago, but it's sort of ledger. Yes, ledger. And then this grungy, so ledger grungy. Then very neutral, I have this one. Also, it came from my stash. I have a whole box of just scrapbook pages. And then the lovely pinstripe on the other side, very neutral. And then I do know where this is from. This is from a pack from Esther Glass, Elizabeth Craft Designs, but it's an older one. I don't know which one this was. So with the lovely green. So take out, but I'm using these pieces. Hopefully you just have a piece, half a piece of scrapbook paper left. It doesn't need to be exactly half lovely. It's a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, shorter. Doesn't really matter. Piece of scrapbook paper in a rectangle, at least 4 by 7. Yes? Okay, so here's the plan. I am going to make bases. All of them, yeah, hopefully within 10 minutes. I think I can make 3 within 10 minutes. Let's hope so. And then decorate it for the last 20 minutes. Let's see. This will be a perfect mass make for sure. Just mass make them and then do the decorating afterwards. Okay. Simple, guys. You don't even need to take down notes, because it's going to be easy. Let me show you. So here are my half pages. Measuring? No measuring. We're just going to fold. We're going to fold in half. We're just going to fold it in. There you go. Now, try to be sort of precise with the folding. That's not really my strong suit, but you could also trim it afterwards. You fold it in half. Yes, I'm going to fold it open again. This is actually very heavy scrapbook paper, so I'm hoping it won't crack. Lining it up again. So we're going to make a crossroads in the middle. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, good. Ruler, knife. Here's what we're doing. We're going to cut here. Cut here, please. And this line here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Flips in, flips up, flips out, flips over. And I'm going to cut this one, the top one. Yes. You can also do this. The top one in half if you want to. Do you want it this way or this way? I'm going to do this way. Okay. I'm lining it up on my mat. There you go. This is 3 inches, love. This is the only measuring that I'm doing. I just want to take off half. It doesn't even need to be exactly half. Just eyeball it. I think this is half, right? Okay, so this is actually going to be... I'm going to fold this in. This is going to go this way. Yes. Yeah. This is going to go here. Yes. And we're going to make this into tag shape. Now, here's what I'm doing, because this is going to be the trickiest part. I am just going to make a cut here about, well, yay much. Like an inch or 3/4 inch. Yeah. And I'm going to take off a corner. Don't throw this away, love. Don't throw this away, because we need this. I'm gonna flip this over to the other side. Yes, and this is the only time I'm gonna use my scissors. Yep. There we go. Yes. This is already sort of stuck. This needs to be glued on. I'm going to make notches. One notchy here. One notchy there. Yeah. I'm not going to glue it yet because I want to ink it. Do you want to ink it? I want to ink it. Can you make 3 in 10 minutes? I think so. There's a little piece here sticking out. That's because of the scoring and the... Oh, you just trim it, love. You just trim it. Is this sticking out? No. This is cool. This is cool. I will ink it, loves. I will ink it. Let's just see something dark. Let's do Scraptember. This might add a little bit to the time, but that's quite all right. Yep. I'm gonna do 2 more in case you're confused. You're like, what's she doing? It's easy. It's rather easy, loves, because it's self-explanatory once you do it. Yes. A little bit over here because of the cutting. We need some here. I just want to get rid of the edges of the paper. It is already dark enough, but I just want to get rid of the edges. Yes. Okay. You can do this. I'm not going to. I'm going to do this because I want to see both sides of the paper. It is important, well, if you want to have it pretty, to use double-sided paper. You could also just print a beautiful digital on like 160 grams or 180 grams, a little bit heavier, double-sided, and then use this as paper toward the edge. Make sure it still flips over. It does. And then you add glue here and here. Yes, we're gonna need 2 more. Next one. Well, flip. Are you going to have this on the outside? Doesn't really matter. This is a little bit thinner paper. In half. And this side also in half. So it doesn't really matter how big your piece of paper is. No, it doesn't need to have exact measurements. Yes, okay. And this is paper that is not good for my eyes. I want to see the center there. Yeah. Go away. I don't have the time. This goes here. This goes sort of in half. Line it up. There. We need a small snippy here. Yes, and go away. There. Flip this over. Oh, I love the pinstripes on this. Yes. There. Notchy. Notchy. Hole. Yes. I'm gonna glue it later. Is this gonna go that way, that way? Sure, sure. If your paper is directional, try to figure it out. 1, 2. Yes. Fold it over again. Ooh, heavy paper this is. And it's cracking a little bit. That's quite right, because we can reinforce it with something. Yes, what do we want? We want to cut this part here. Yes. We want to cut half a piece off. Here and here. Small incision here. I'm like a surgeon. Yes. And we're gonna take off a corner. Flip the corner. Cut. Punch. 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 Ta-da! For the gluing, try to figure out what you want on front. Do you want it like this, or do you want it like this? Yeah, just try to figure out. I want it like this. Yeah, I want it like this. So because I did not do a very good job of cutting and scoring, it's sticking out the tiniest bit. So I'm just gonna take my ruler and my knife, and I'm just gonna trim it for the tiniest bit. Why not? It doesn't need to be perfect all the time. Is it sticking out here? No, here's perfect. Need to re-ink it. Yes. 1 and 2. Yes. Same here. Is this sticking out? Yeah, over here, but that's quite alright because I don't mind it. Did I glue this? Well, I'll try to. Maybe you need to put down a little bit more glue. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And then with this one, if we put it on, see, it's also sticking out here. So I'm just going to take off the, basically sort of the fold that we made. Now you can put on the same color if you want to. But why would you want to? Because this is way prettier, right? There we go. There we go. Make sure not to glue it past the fold here. Otherwise, you will not be able to fold it down. So here's one. Here's the other one. What do we want? This goes here. This goes here. Sure. Sure. Is it sticking out? This one not so much because this was lighter paper. Yes, this one goes here. Is this sticking out? No. Glue. Your art glitter glue, right? Yeah. Okay, and this goes here. Let's have a look. Will it stick out? No. Well, the trick is use lighter paper. There we go. There and there. Yes, et voila. 1, 2, 3 of them. It is time to decorate. Now let me show you that you can do this in any style or theme that you want. Now this one is very delicate, very elegant. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so I have been going through my stash and I found some beautiful stuff. I got this in Happy Mail a couple of weeks ago. Well, a couple of months ago, but I've shown you a couple of weeks ago. Isn't it just glorious? Sort of an applique with a flower. And I'm going to put it on because the color is just fantastic. So I'm going to snip this here and here. This is gonna go on. I made a notch. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm hoping art glitter glue will glue this. But it's very thin. It's very delicate. So I'm gonna try to do the petals or where it's been sort of sewn. I don't know, guys. There we go. Please be glued on. I don't want to put too much on. Oh yeah, sure, half of it is going to be off the pocket. And we don't want to glue it down because it's a pocket. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll put something in between so it won't stick to this project. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to add, I have my stuff. Yes, because that takes up the longest time, love, the collecting of the stuff that you want to use. I'm just going to put this here. This is a label from the Bob's Your Uncle kit. I'm just going to add it here. I put glue everywhere. Oh my goodness, did I stick this down? Yeah, oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. But I'm not done with the... Isn't it lovely? You could be done. I have this tag shape. And I believe this came from the same Happy Mail. I just want this on here. Isn't it just pretty? Cut here, please. Cut here. Okay. Again, I need glue. I'm going to put... thin layer of glue. I'm not going to put glue on the lace itself. That's, you know. And there we go. Just in the center. In the center, love. Then keep it in the center. Sticking out, I'm probably going to trim it. I also want to put an eyelet in. And I think I'm just going to make a hole with my scissors. Come on. Yes, I have eyelet and hole reinforcer. Do the trick. Yes, I'm doing the trick. Will this fit? Oh, that looks so cute. Isn't this pretty? This is probably going to be my favorite for sure. Some days you're just really into neutrals, right? There you go. I am going to... Oh, come on. Too much stuff on my desk. I'm going to trim these here. Are you going to trim this? No, I'm just going to keep it as is. Isn't it lovely? A little bit more decorating. What did I pull out? This washi tape. Just lovely color and the florals. Just really pretty. This is with a backing. need to keep the time in check. There we go. That's why, loves, I did all the prepping in advance. Because it took me a while to go through my stash. Oh, it's lovely. It's just lovely. But I have 2 more things out. I have one of these. Do you want to put this on? This is a pre-made label from one of my many label videos. I think I'm just going to put it on. It says little things and it's just the cutest. And I have one more label here that you can actually make into a tuck spot. Shall we? Yeah. Little small little pocket here. Do we want more washi tape? I have it out, so. Oh, let's just do the same. Why not? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Don't mess with me. I do not have the time for this. There we go. Yep. I'm going to put it there. Am I doing it upside down? Yes. Yes. There's writing on here. There we go. Pretty, right? It needs a poster stamp. I'm sorry, it just needs one poster stamp. Brownish color. Oh, look at this. Yes, I've been busy. This is a tea box that used to hold all my washi tapes. And now I have sort of redesigned it to hold all my... Isn't that glorious? My beautiful poster stamps. Do we want Gandhi on? Or no, something from the Netherlands. So I color coordinated them. Was that a lot of work? Yes. But I was lying in my bed, so I needed something to do. Do we love it? Oh, this was too big. This was too big. How are we going to fix it? We're going to fix it. I think I'm going to try and cut off the smallest piece here. See, we're MacGyvering it. Don't push too hard, love. Don't push too hard. Yes, now it fits again. Love it. Let's do another one. Okay, next one. A bit sort of the ledger type of paper. It's already lovely and grungy. I think it's fine as it is, but I'm gonna do something to it anyway. Okay, I've been through my stash, guys, and I wanted to play with some of the vintage family photo album, whatever, these from the... So I'm gonna put these on because I just love it. I made notches in all of them, and I'm not gonna use any notches. I also have some tape, and I'm gonna put behind here. Not in the center, a little bit over here. Are you gonna do the Tony trick? Which means I'm gonna center the edges off. Good trick, Tom. Yes. Lovely. Yes. Now, this is white on the back. Doesn't really matter. Because guess what? You're not gonna see it anyway. Yeah. I'm just gonna put glue there. Oh, yeah. 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 I want to add something else to this. Was this crooked? Oh, probably is. You don't really notice it, right? Just tell me you don't notice it. I want to add this to it, but I want to give it a little bit of dimension. Now, normally I would work with poofy stickers. I'm not going to work with poofy stickers because that will be too much. However, I'm going to just snip 2 pieces of cardstock, black cardstock, because I hardly ever use black cardstock. 3 pieces. Is this too big? Yes. Snippety snip. this on here. Do not have it stick out. Just gonna give it a little bit of dimension. And there you go. And that works perfectly. Isn't that cute? Yes. Let's do the inside. So I found this. These, I don't know, pre-made envelope. I did not make these myself. Probably came in an ephemera pack or what have you, in Happy Mail, what have you. And I just want to make a sort of a flip out here. See that? Yeah. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to glue it down completely on the other side. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Yes. Yes, I am. This is already lovely. I might add a post stamp. I do not know for sure yet. And then I have these, because I have a box full of these, that I made a while ago with the Vintage Photo Digital. Now these are just stickers on book pages. Look how lovely. So I'm actually going to make a pocket with this. But I'm also going to add the tape here on the edge. Why? Because I just want to. There you go. Oops. And also over here. Yes. Tuck spots. I'm gonna glue here and here. And also apparently on my finger. Let go. It's not letting go. No, I want to stay with you. There we go. All the way to the edge. I really wanted to have something stick out. Oh yes, well, you could just put it there, covering everything up. That's quite right. And I have these are just beautiful vintage or maybe even antique. It says Gelukswensen, like happy birthday or good luck, congratulations. These are gummed labels. You could lick them. Sure. Be my guest. Look at that. Oh. Okay, what else? Simple. I'm just, because this could be writing space. So I'm just going to add big old label here. Big old label. I am going to add a brat. But here's what I'm doing. No, this is an eyelet, love. There. And I want to add a little bit of red here. I'm just going to put this here. Let's see how this will look. Hopefully okay-ish. Again, not gluing it, because why would I? Oh yeah, looks great. Looks great. And then what you're going to do here, just one more piece of tape. I actually need this tape on the bottom to be straight. I'm sorry for the zooming, guys. This is my air conditioning and I need it. Otherwise, I'd melt. It's way too big of a piece. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to put it somewhere. Is this straight-ish? Almost perfect. Almost perfect. And here's one. And here's two. 1, 2. Postage stamp? Okay. Okay. Postage stamp. Where's my box? Do we need a red one? Most likely. Just gonna pick one. Sverige, which means Sweden. I'm gonna put it over Paris. I was going to Paris, but then, you know, they decided, no, let's send it to Sweden. Fantastic. Another one done. So last one, I don't know how much time I have left, so start gluing, stop yapping. I have some stuff all picked out, guys. One more of these labels. Isn't this fantastic? Yes. Made them 100 years ago. There you go. And some tape. There's some sort of aqua blue type of a color in this as well. That's why I'm using this tape with some of the, it's like color swatches. Cute, right? Well, I certainly think so. And there we go. Oh, sure. Just, you know, also send the paper. I am going to put this on the front. I wish I hadn't made the notch, but I did. And I also want to put in, is there room? Hopefully. Brats. Brats. Oh, there's, I'm gonna do this. And then just here on the bottom. Was that smart? Don't know. As much as I can towards this, because I do not want these to line up. Yes. Did I stick it there? No. Oh, how are you going to add these brats? These are very big legs. Oh, smart woman you are. Such a smart woman. I also need something to punch hole. There you go. This was a bad idea. I already know this was a bad idea. But there are holes in there now. What I am going to do is I'm going to switch these long-legged brats that are fantastic, but I don't think I have room to fit them. Do I? Oh, that is going to cost me so much time. But it is what it is. There we go. Next one, did I punch through the... No. No, you did not. The struggle is real. Come on. But the end result is fantastic, right? Okay, let's open it up. What do we have here? I have this. And I want to actually... This is a sort of a journal card, pre-made. And I think I want to make this into sort of a hinge that you can open it up and do a little bit of whatever you want to do. Again, taking out some tape. I'm going to add half the tape here. Yes. I will trim it. There and there. Did I do it right? Hopefully I did. And then... Oh my goodness! Yes. Fighting with all my craft supplies. Line it up. There's a much easier way to do this, for sure. How? Nobody knows at this point. I should watch some tutorials on how to do this. Okay, it's on. It's on. There you go. Already lovely. Adding another label? Don't think so. So I'm just adding a postage stamp. You don't have a lot of time, love. Hurry it up. I actually don't know how much time I have left, but we'll find out. I'm definitely going to have this here. Beautiful color, right? Yes. Journal. Ooh, eyelet. Don't forget the eyelet. I am not putting anything on this. Are you not? I might, but I don't think so. But I might. Then I have this beautiful piece of paper. It's a vintage embroidery pattern something. And I absolutely love it. And I have this. So I want a piece here. And a piece here. I'm going to glue this in between so you see a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I have a box full of these pieces of ephemera that are not really vintage, but I got in Happy Mail or I don't know, at some point in time. I'm just gonna make a lovely piece of deco. Yes. I'm not going to make this into a pocket. There we go. Here and here. Does it need a label? Sure it does. I'm gonna put it there. How much time do we have? We do not have any time left. Oh, that's quite all right. This goes here. Here, I have one more poster stamp. Just glue it on. Okay, I'm just gonna glue it on. Done. So there you have it, the very first ever half-page wonder. Guys, do not take me too seriously. It's a joke. It's a joke. I thought it was very funny. So you have half a page of scrapbook paper. Fold, fold, snip, snip, glue, glue, done, done. It's really, really simple. And I think you can have many, many variations on this sort of principle. So pocket on the front, you open it up, pocket there, and you open it up, and you can do, well, you've seen what we can do. Let me show you what we did, because they're completely different. It's because we use different types of scrapbook paper and then different sort of styles of decorating. Now this one is my absolute favorite. Okay, so I went 1 minute over because of these brads that didn't work with me, and also the washi tape. I cheated because I also put on another post stamp. It just needed it. It just needed it. This is my absolute favorite. I just love it. It's just so different to what I usually do. It's very delicate. It's very elegant. I love it. It's a pocket. Yes, then you flip it up. Another pocket. Could have put a label there. I just wanted this to be simple. And then I absolutely love the lace on here. And you open it up. A little bit of decorating and another pocket here. It's just really, really pretty. You could also add something on the back. You could basically glue this on a page, yes, as another pocket, and then it flips up and flips out. Pocket, pocket. Yeah, I love my pockets. And then this one with the family photo album. It's just pretty. I just love them. These are real scans, lovies. All the digitals that I've used, guys, are linked below in the description box. Lovely. Again, ooh, there's tape here. Use it as a standalone, put it in a pocket, or glue it on as a pocket. So you flip this one up. Yes, just with lovely washi tape. Put in a card. Envelope, flip out. So you have pocket here. Could have done a label here. You could do so many decorating. And then another tuck spot here. Put something in. And more writing space if you're a real journaler. And then the last one with all the green. Really lovely. Again, a pocket on the front. It's just some simple decorating. Pocket here. You flip this open. And you flip this out. All the writing space that you might want. People keep telling me, why don't you write on it? Because I'm not a real journaler, lovies. I am not. I like making journals. I like making ephemera, because this ephemera, I get so many questions. What do you do with them? Well, mostly I just put them in a big box because I make so many of them. But you could actually use this in journals. So that is it for me, the last video for JJ3 under 30. I'd like to thank all of you for joining in. I've been following the hashtag this whole month. A lot of you guys were trying to sort of copy all the things that we were making. Fantastic. And then some of you came up with completely random new stuff. Also fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. I hope you really like it, because we want to keep the participation part going in September. Let me try to explain very briefly what we're going to do in September. This Monday I'll be back on, and I will have all the information on it. Tony and I thought we were very smart and funny, and that we came up with the hashtag Scraptember. We didn't. No, it was already a thing. We didn't know. So my apologies for those who already do Scraptember. So we're going to make it Scraptember 2025, and we're going to play to our own rules. There really are no rules, lovies. It's an open collaboration, so we want everyone to join in. And if you want to be seen, you can use the hashtag. Now, what is it all about? Scraptember. So we want to motivate you and inspire you to use your scraps. And by scraps, I mean any type of paper that you have lying around. Could be a piece of digital book page, scrapbook paper, cardstock, or an envelope, some packaging, junk mail, a postcard. or a piece of string, a ribbon, or, scraps. We all have it. So grab your boxes, because some of us have boxes full. And we want to inspire you with videos. Tony and I are going to do 26 videos in total. Yeah, I'm going to go back, hopefully, to my normal schedule, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Tony is going to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sundays, you're off, unless you're me. I'll probably have 1 or 2 haul videos on Sundays. Now, what is going to be probably different about this challenge than the normal Scraptember? I don't know, guys. I don't know what Scraptember, the other Scraptember, is all about. Is that we are going to have a prompt list. Don't worry about the prompt list. I don't really like prompt lists. It's going to be a little bit different than what we did in April, where you had to stick to the day and the letter and then the prompts corresponding to the letter. It's also not going to be a prompt list like you sometimes see in a challenge. And this is a me thing, guys. Some of the prompts just give me the heebie-jeebies. I also don't do sentiments. So no prompts like awareness, serenity, and celebration, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be more concrete, like items. So 26 of them. You can use them randomly whenever you want. Yes. All 26 of them are divided between Tony and myself. We already divided them, but we're not going to tell you which one we're doing in advance. So they're going to be sort of random. And they're going to be more like items. Yes, because we want everyone to be able to join in. So it's your scraps and a paperclip, an envelope, or an index card, a piece of lace, you name it. Or maybe something like the color green flower, or the number 5. Something more in this sort of genre, right? Okay, so for the prompt list, it's going to be available on my Kofi. Most likely it's going to be on at the latest this Sunday. I'm going to try it for Saturday, but most likely Sunday. Because we did not invite all our friends to join in. We really want all our friends to join in. And some of you want to do a little bit of prepping or want to know what the prompts are all about. So the prompt list in advance is going to be available on my Kofi. It's a freebie. You cannot even donate on it. You can just download it, print it out, and then use it if you want to. Yeah? So I'll be back again this Monday, September 1st, starting Scraptember 2025. I will explain again what this is all about. It's going to be the exact same story as I've told you now, but just once again, one more time with feeling. The prompt list then going to be available. What's also going to be available will be my new digital kit. It's going to be awesome. Yes? Okay, there are no time restrictions on these videos. My videos will most likely be around an hour. I try to keep them under an hour, but sometimes they go a little bit over. I think Tony's videos are going to be 6.5 hours long, at least, yeah, because she needs to compensate for the month of August. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully she'll keep it under 2 hours. Okay, just in case, lovies, you are one of my friends, a YouTube creator or an Instagram creator, and you want a little bit more information, drop me a DM. Drop me a DM. I will answer you any questions that you have. Fantastic. Lovies, have an amazing weekend, and I will see you this Monday. Until then, bye, guys.